Hey, what's up, fam? And welcome to my first 5 and Fly, where I basically talk for 5 minutes straight about anything that comes to mind. And today we're going to be talking about FA BOLC. FA BOLC stands for Field Artillery Basic Officer Leadership Course, and it's like this one step you take after commissioning as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army before going on to your follow-on duty station. Now, this course is about 17 weeks long, and it's split up into two main sections. You have your gunnery section, and you have your fire support section. In fire support class, you learn about fires that directly support land, maritime, amphibious, and other special operation forces that engage with enemy forces in the pursuit of like tactical and operational objectives. This is a very conceptual and application-heavy course, so like you're not really going to be doing like a lot of math and stuff like that, but you will have a lot of situational based like questions and rules and different things that you have to pay attention to that are critical for passing the course. Most graded events are open note, and teachers are more than capable of preparing you to pass the course. It's really honestly not that difficult in terms of preparation. You'll have like call for fires, you'll have like some concept tests, big common knowledge type tests, and some briefs. Like nothing that your commissioning source or where you've commissioned to become an officer like wouldn't prepare you to handle. You'd be all right. Gunnery is the practical application of ballistics so that the desired effects are obtained by whatever you're firing. So in this course, you're studying the firing, the flight, and the effect of the ammunitions that we're using in field artillery. And there's a ton of them. So this class is a lot more math heavy, obviously. However, it's not high level math like calculus or anything like that. You're adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing a different variety of numbers you extract from different tables and scales and charts and stuff. So this course has like 4 like big tests, but they're also open note. You can use all the resources that they prepped you with to be able to be successful in the course. You're more likely to need a calculator for this class than fire support. Actually make that like 100%. You're definitely going to need a calculator in this class. Concepts, fire support, math, gunnery. Personally, I'm better at math and concepts, so I tend to have a better time learning gunnery. Most people do well in fire support because of the accessibility and the ease of preparation in terms of like getting the direct resources to pass like all the graded events. My advice for both, personally, fire support, just print and highlight all the resources that they give you in terms of like online resources. There's a ton of them. Actually, everything pretty much is online, especially because of COVID. So make sure you use those resources. Take the notes on everything you print out, highlight stuff, tab stuff, all that stuff. Now with gunnery, honestly, the best advice I have for that is just to do the homework. Like, homework is extra reps, and when it comes to doing math, like, yes, the concepts may not be that difficult to grasp, but you're gonna forget it regardless if you don't get those reps. So even if you're tired, at least attempt it, right? And that makes a huge difference. Overall advice, quality over quantity, in my opinion. Don't kill yourself studying all the materials, stressing out a lot about everything, but make sure that when you do study, when you do put forth the effort to try and like academically achieve something, like make sure the time you put in is very quality. You're being extremely productive, and study in productive groups, because we're all like one team. Like in the whole class, there's hundreds of people. You want to make sure that you're successful, so you're going to try your best. There's also other requirements within the class. You have like rucks, field days, fitness tests, and an FTX. COVID has limited some of my personal experiences, so I haven't had to do PT that much, but I just do PT on my own, like on the sideline after class, something like that. And there's a few rucks. Like you have your 6-milers and 12-milers. 12-mile, of course, is graded. 6-mile rucks is just to get out to like observation posts, and that's the way you get out there is by rucking. You also take a fitness test. At this time, we're taking the ACFT. Before, obviously, it was the APFT, but that big changeover happened. What people don't know is that you don't actually have to pass the fitness test. You just have to take it in order to graduate. But I always recommend do your best no matter what, and be in somewhat decent shape, because you never know when you got to outrun somebody. There's other graded events, like within the platoon leader section, like the other briefs and mock jobs as a second lieutenant that could potentially follow you when you go to your next duty station. Regardless of like the rumors of being one of the most difficult officer leadership courses, it's totally manageable. Like you may fail a test every once in a while, but nothing that people can't bounce back from. So like the way to pass is just to get an 80% overall. It's really not that difficult to do, and especially looking at it long term. Totally doable. Just go in with a good mindset and take it like one day at a time. But regardless of that, my 5 minutes is up. So I appreciate it. Thanks for listening.